Yeah, the transition from the fall to finishing up with finals and then back into the spring season, it's always a little tough time because you get all this, you make all this great progress and then you kind of stop for a little while for 3 or 4 weeks. But we were real pleased with the way the guys finished up in the fall. We had several guys compete really well at the last few tournaments. One of our freshmen, Sebastian Ray, was able to qualify for a pro event and win his first round, which puts him on the ATP computer, so he has a professional ranking now, which is tremendous for a freshman. And several other guys had great results too. So, as we go into that off season, we always push academics. You got to catch up a little bit because we've been on the road here and there. But we push finishing strong, and they all finished strong. So we had some great grades, really high team GPA again for the fall semester. And then we came back first week of January and started our two-a-days. Everybody was gung-ho, and weather cooperated with us, and so we worked real hard last week and getting ready to kind of feed into the first few weekend matches here. Experience, as you guys know, is a huge part of any team's success. So we've got a bunch of new faces. We lost 6 seniors. 3 to 4 of them were starters for us last year. It is encouraging that in the preseason rankings came out, we're ranked 68, so we actually moved up a couple spots from where we ended up last year. So, from the results that we had in the fall, the pollsters are putting us back up there, thinking that we've, kind of held our own at least with recruiting, and but the challenge is, getting these guys in that swing of things with the dual matches. It's different. In tennis is an individual sport, but now in college tennis you play as a team. So, a lot of things that we do in practice are based on the guys cheering each other on, motivating each other, cheering up and down the courts to get them to understand that it's not just themselves out there. And once we can get them to understand that concept, they usually pick it up within a few weeks, their first few matches, and they see how the other team's done it. They see how the seniors, juniors, and sophomores are doing it. And most of the time they pick it up. So Dominic Kopfer had a great year last year. He finished up at our #1 position, and he also had a really good fall. So there's a pretty good chance he'll be towards the top of the lineup. The freshmen have set the tone as well for the level that they're bringing in and that we want to have. So they could very easily play towards the top of our lineup. But it's hard to pass up on experience. We have a few other sophomores that did really well last year, and Alex and Ian Van Cott. And then we have juniors and seniors who have a lot of experience, who know what's expected from them. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do the lineup, because Coach Fitzgerald and I are bouncing it off each other each day, saying, hey, what if we do this guy here, and doubles as well is a little bit different. So we lost a doubles player from each spot last year. So a lot of things up in the air, but things are starting to work themselves out during practice and the challenge matches we're having, and hopefully we'll be set to go. Yeah, it's hard not to put them together. They had a great result in beating a team that was basically top 5 in the country all last year, and they started the year this year top 5, or I think they were 6 or something when we beat them. So to be able to beat a team of that level, that caliber, with a freshman and a sophomore is very encouraging for us. We have lots of good combinations. We have 8 guys who we've been interchanging throughout practice for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and then before break we were interchanging them. So we actually have a lot of good combos, and not really sure which way we're going to go, but you would think that we're going to keep like you said, the ranked team together, give them some more opportunities. Dominic and Zhao finished the season the fall season as well on a good note. And they're just as competitive as the other guys. So we're thankful that we have different opportunities and different ways we can go. But I think there's going to be that the first 4, 5, 6 matches of the year, you're always kind of juggling things around, trying to find that right fit for the rest of the season. These first couple weekends, we're working our way into the season, and these guys coming in, Alcorn and Jackson, they always bring great players in January as well. So they're going to be competitive for us, and then Troy State next weekend. He's brought 3 new players in January, so that's going to be a very competitive match for us. And then we jump right into playing top 60 teams after that. Wisconsin is somewhere in the top 60 right now, and then back-to-back matches after that are all in the top 75. So that's what's great about that, is it's going to give us opportunities to play against the top teams to keep our ranking or to move our ranking up. So that's what we want. That's what I told the guys during the recruiting process. To get better, you have to play the better teams, and so we try to stack our schedule like that so we can get as many opportunities as possible.